Welcome to lesson 46, course 2. In this lesson, we're going to talk about rates, which are word problems. The vocabulary rate is a ratio of two measures. So if a car travels 240 miles in 4 hours, it has an average rate of 660 miles per hour. Unit price is just that. It's the price of one unit of measure of any given product. In this example down here, it's $1.19 per pound when we're talking about the unit measure of bananas. So we can look at rate as a ratio of two measures. So here's three examples. You got rate of speed, rate mileage of rate, and pay rate. Let's see if we can find the two measures in each one of these. In rate of speed, we have 65 miles per hour. So what are our two measures? We're going to measure in miles and we're going to measure in hours. And then the other two become much simpler now that you see that. So for mileage of rate, we're going to measure in miles and we're going to measure in gallons. And pay rate, dollars and hours. So we can set it up to look like this. It really breaks down to the example of the rate of speed. The rate is a function of the distance divided by time. The rate for mileage would be mileage divided by gallons. For pay rate, it'd be dollars divided by hours. So it's pretty simple. I think you'll be able to do it. It shouldn't be too difficult. Let's get going. Let's do some examples. Arnold drove 390 miles from Los Angeles to Sacramento in 6 hours. So what was his average rate of speed? Using the formula, rate equals distance divided by time, see if you can come up with an answer. I'll work it for you and see if you got it right. So he's going to travel 390 miles, and I know he's going to do that in 6 hours, so I can divide by 6. 6 goes into 39 6 times. That's 36. Balance of 3, carry that down. 6 goes into 35 times. So I know that Arnold is traveling 35 miles per hour. Pretty simple, not too tough. I think you guys can do this. It's just knowing what's being the divisor. Let's look at another one. On a 30-mile trip that Arnold took, his car used 15 gallons of gas. So what kind of gas mileage does his car get? See if you can get the answer. How many miles can he go on each gallon of gas? Again, you're going to take your 390. But this time you're going to divide it by how many gallons of gas he has, which is 15. So all right, so he gets 26 miles per gallon in his car if he's able, because he can drive 390 miles on 15 gallons of gas. 26 miles per gallon. See if you can figure this one out. Jared was paid $480 for working 30 hours. How much did he make each hour? What was his hourly pay? Pause the video, solve it, see if you get the same answers as I do. I'm going to take 480 and I'm going to divide it by 30. So 30 goes into 48 one time. 18, bring down to 0. 30 goes in that 6 times. 180. So I think $16 per hour. Let's see if I got it right. Yep, $16 per hour. It's important you get the decimal in the right spot so you don't think it's $1.60 or $160 per hour. Always make sure you bring your decimal up. What's the unit price of a 24-ounce box of cereal? So what's your unit? First of all, you got to figure units are ounces. So if you got 24 ounces in a box, how much is each ounce? See if you can figure it out. Pause the video. Do it. 360 divided by my other measure, which is ounces. My decimal in there. I don't want to forget it. I'm thinking that's about a 5 probably. 5 times 4 is 20. Camera 2. Yep, there we go. So 15 cents per ounce is the unit price of that cereal. All right. Linda's car holds 12 gallons of fuel and averages 26 miles per gallon. If she embarks on a 280-mile trip with a full tank of gas, is she going to have to stop and get gas along the way, or she'll make it all the way on the amount of gas she has when she started? How are you going to solve this? This is a two-step. First thing you're going to do is you're going to pull out the fact that she needs to travel 280 miles. You want to remember that. Now, how far can she travel with her in her car? She can go 12 gallons, and she can go 26 miles a gallon. So we're going to multiply those two together to see how many miles that she can travel. It's a 12, it's a 7, a 0, a 4, and a 2. So 312. So she can travel 312 miles when she has a full tank of gas. So if she's only going 280 miles and she's got a full tank of gas, is she going to have to stop and get gas along the way? No, she's not, because she can travel 312 miles on one tank of gas. So she is likely to reach her destination without refueling. All right, there you go. That's rate. If you have any questions, bring them tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Do problems 1, 2, and 27. Submit those tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow.